Okay, let's check audio. Oh, so I don't even title an Instagram live, do I? Well, hello. Well, I say hello, but no one's really on here yet. However, it's my first time live on Instagram. Interesting. Okay. All I needed was my audio checked for my computer. Sometimes I gotta make sure that it's continuously going. Okay. Oh, ba doo ba doo 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 doos. Let's. What's up, Angus Kenny here on my YouTube? Give me one moment. Okay. So, fun fact, I am currently also on my Instagram Live. So now I am currently on YouTube Live, Twitch Live, and my Instagram Live. I'm still trying to get the TikTok Live going, but I only have like 113 followers on YouTube or on TikTok, so I can't go live on there yet. My YouTube barely has 267. So we're at least past the live requirement there. Today I'm going to be, well, if you haven't noticed, those who have seen my channel before, my wall back here is a little bit empty, and that's because the autographs I usually have on my wall. If you see me doing stuff on one of these, it's because I'm doing, and I'm not looking at you, it's because I'm doing it for the other camera. Sorry about my hair, it is hot as balls in my office today. It's like 113 degrees outside, and it's like 95 in my office with my fans going. So bear with me. Anyway, my my wall is empty because my autographs I had posted have been taken down for this live stream because those are what I'm going to start off with. Oh, I just wanted to get a little beginning going because I still gotta get set up facing this direction when it comes to showing everything. Um, well, screw it. It's winter in Australia. Does that mean you guys have snow and stuff? Is it like a warm winter over there? Sorry, one of my YouTube viewers was saying that it's winter over there in Australia. I've come to notice that my YouTube viewers and my Twitch viewers are usually outside of the US. Because I have UK viewers, French viewers, Australian viewer, which I currently have wow, which I currently have with Angus. Got one from, I think it's Hong Kong, and Italy, I believe it is. But I haven't seen that viewer in a while, though. That's okay, doesn't matter. Anyway, so today, I'm going to be showing off down here a bunch of my unseen convention swag from the last couple of years. Let's see, from YouTube. No, we don't have snow. I live in Victoria. I think that's fake. No, I only ask because give me a second. The fan in front of my desk tilted over. Ugh. And it's now facing the wall. Ugh. Much better. Okay. Oh, my apologies for that. What's up, Melissa K? It's a pleasure to see you on the tick or on the Instagram live. Well, now that I'm on here, fans fixed, let's get my viewables ready for some content, shall we? What's up, Neos? I got a couple of viewers on my YouTube now. I've got the Alyssa K on Instagram so far. Can I? Yes, there we go. See, I changed the camera angle there. Give me a moment to turn on a new camera angle with my computer. Can I do a dare stream? Dare as in the anti-drug program? Because that program was a successful failure in every way, shape, and form. But that's neither here nor there. I'm here to have fun! Don't need a second version of me on there, do I? Of course, I would get a frozen screen. Give me just a moment. Screen number 1. Okay, there's screen number 2 back. Up there, new bottom. You to the top. You down. Oh, sorry, my screens are giving me trouble. There we go. Okay. Whoop. There we go. There we go. Okay. Fantastic. We have 2 camera angles going. We have comment threads going on the YouTube. Let's see. Oh, a truth or dare stream? What the hell? How would I do a truth or dare stream? Also, I think I'm a little too old to do truth or dare. Anyway, let's get started. Our first autograph I'm going to show is from the first convention. Actually, no. It'll be the first convention that I ever paid for myself as an adult because the first convention I ever attended was in 2008. But I was basically a tag along and I didn't really do anything. I was just there to sightsee. Um, this is from 2022, I believe, from Anime, Oklahoma. This is my first event as a content creator. Let's put it that way. Because this was the first event that I ever live streamed and posted about. And I guess technically there's no autograph on this, because this is just a shirt that came with the, uh, what kind of ticket did I get? I got full access ticket, so I had it for all 3 days. I had, early access to, or early access into the convention before it actually opened in the weekend. I was able to skip lines for autographs and meet and greets, but I'm not the kind of person who does that, because that's just insulting to the ones who are already there first. It's typically a basic black shirt, just the A-OK with the Anime Oklahoma girl on front. It's simple, but I like it. You can see that it's a little faded because I have, in fact, worn it a few times. Next is going to be from the convention after that, from that year. And that's going to be Oklahoma City Pop Culture Con. The theme for this year was for the Ninja Turtles. We had the Oklahoma City Ninja Turtle cosplayers out there. There was even a limited edition Ninja Turtles original poster painted by one of the sponsors, I think it was. I have it somewhere around here, but I don't have it pulled out, and I apologize for that. There's nothing special about it on the back or anything, just like the A-OK shirt. It's a basic white instead of black, but it's got a little extra oomph on it because it's got the green for the turtles, and then OKC Pop. The lightning bolt, many will recognize as Power Rangers, and that is because, well, that year we had quite a few Rangers with us. We had, I believe, Jason Font. We had Jason David Frank that year. It was, yes, it was the year Jason David Frank passed away. I think it was 2 or 3 weeks before it happened. I was one of the last people he saw in line. The Saturday that I was there, no, the Sunday I was there, and we'll get more to that as we go along. I just wanted to share the OKC Pop Culture Con shirt. I guess that's technically also not an autographed shirt. But the next one is next is from last year. It is a Red Time Force Power Rangers t-shirt signed by Jason Font, who played Wes in Power Rangers Time Force. This was my technically third time meeting him because I met him I met him the weekend before Pop Culture Con at my local vintage shop, and a friend of mine got me to the meet, and I was able to take a. Give me a moment. I'm gonna get my autograph folder. This is from my first meeting of Jason Font. We met at my local vintage stock. I got to hold his helmet. It was an awesome experience. It was my first time meeting a Power Ranger in a very, very, very long time, and my first time having documentation of ever meeting a Power Ranger. It was great, and he was one of the Rangers that I wanted to meet the most because I have a tendency to like Red Rangers, except for Wild Force because I thought Cole was just a horrible actor. Which is funny because Carlos Medina Jr. did a great job as Decker later on. So, but we took the photo. He told me that if the photo never came through, then we could take another one just to replace it because this thing took a very long time to develop. I was there for like 20 minutes. Um, and then from there, on the same day, no, that's not even from the meet and greet. On the weekend of Pop Culture Con, I believe it was, I managed to get my Forever Red photo signed by Jason Font. No, wait, right there. It's like Wes, Jason Font, and then he's got 2KC, which is my original name's KC. It was Time Force. The only thing is that he added the periods to my name. My first name doesn't have periods, but it's okay. It's an honest mistake. And then above here we've got Jason David Frank. This is the autograph that he allowed me to get with my photo because I didn't have enough money that day on the visit to get both, and he allowed me to take the photo and get the autograph. And he had to leave early the day after. No, he had to leave early that day, which is why we were one of the few people left to see him. And like I said, a few weeks later, or a few months later, I think it was the horrible, tragic news. I do have an autograph from Austin St. John. Ugh. This is going to be a difficult one to show. You guys can see it in my top corner of my YouTube and Twitch stream. But I also have a Gold Zero Power Staff. Let's see, first camera angle there, second camera angles. Autographed, well, let's get lower. Okay, autographed right here on the hilt. It does work. I just can't turn on the audio because of copyright issues. Oh, let's put that little bad boy up real quick before I continue. And then last year, during my con experience, was when I got this Time Force shirt. I met him again with Michael Copon. I got a photo with both of them individually and then both of them together with me. Jason, I got a combo package from Jason Font. So he randomly signed the card. He signed the Time Force shirt, and he signed my Legend of the White Dragon pin on the back. And then he didn't charge me extra for the photo with Michael, because he said that once I got through the line there, then he'd jump in on one of my photos to take with us both. Jason Font's a really cool dude. But that's not even all the only Power Rangers autographs that I have. As we continue, I did not think twice about where I was putting things. Oh, oh, oh. I didn't even think about this. My autographed Psycho Silver that I found last year, the day before Oklahoma City Comic Con, and I snagged it. I originally wanted to have Justin Nimmo sign this figure because it was all I had, Silver Ranger wise, and I really wanted an autograph of some sort because I had missed him the year before when he was in Oklahoma, the few times that he was here, because he's an Oklahoma native, and I mean, I love meeting Oklahoma native actors. Not the point. The point is when I presented this and asked it for the autograph on that for my birthday, he said that it was too small to give an actual autograph on, but he would autograph my ugh, my Silver Ranger set or my Silver Ranger figure on the box. I have actually unboxed this on channel before, but it's part of the birthday deal or birthday stuff that I got last year while we were at the con because the entire visit to the con was for my birthday because it happened the weekend before. Just like this year, there's a con happening the weekend before my birthday, but we didn't get the chance to go this year because, well, Ember came and she's more important. I'm not blaming my daughter on this at all. No, I love my daughter. She's going to be coming with us to all of our cons next year. But yeah, Justin Nimmo went ahead and signed all of the box to KC. Late happy birthday because he missed my birthday the year before. Super Silverizer! Let's rock it! I even almost got a photo of him from the set of Power Rangers when he was being taught how to use the Morpher. Sorry, my wife messaged me. Anyway, so that's going to be it for my Silver Ranger. I'm going to go ahead and put that back in my display behind me. Ow, that freaking hurts. Let's see, let's continue with what else is in. Continue my autograph sets. First, we're going to show an autograph of Hiei from Yu Yu Hakusho, from Chuck Huber, the voice of Hiei, and Android 17, and Professor Stein from Soul Eater. He is from a lot of animes. You will recognize his voice, I guarantee it, always. Um, Fun fact, my character Jared Lucas that I've drawn on stream multiple times, his character design is based off of Hiei because Hiei was always one of my favorite Yu Yu Hakusho characters. I was the second person in line to meet Chuck Huber. No, I was the first person in line to meet him. One of my friends snuck up to his booth before opening and asked him to do a Dragon of the Darkness flame on camera before he got the chance to get set up and tell him that he had to pay for it. It was whatever. But it was awesome. I let him know that his Hiei performance was a huge inspiration for me. I pulled out my sketchbook and showed him my design for Jared. I would have had that autographed if I would have had the money for it, but instead I went ahead and got the photo autograph because, well, that's where I first experienced his voice, was Hiei. Next is going to be another Power Ranger autograph. This will be from Neil Kaplan, who is known in the Power Rangers world mostly for Diabolico, but he is also the voice of, oh, so many characters. Oh, like Madara, one of the Goozers from Power Rangers, the movie, Magneto. Look at all of that. He was even Aku. Now, I've got a funny Neil Kaplan story. When I was at his booth, or when I got to his booth at first, I was there to get my autograph, but unfortunately, it was just in time for him to go to his panel, and he didn't have time for me to go to the ATM and get money or get cash, since all I had was card on me at the time. But I didn't have the time to go and get cash and then come back and meet up with him. So he promised me that if I met back with him after his panel, he would give me an extra autograph for free, since I had to wait for an hour and a half. And I was like, say no more, fam. Say no more, Ranger fam, since I knew him from Power Rangers before anything else. And then later on in the day, when there was a group panel at the closing of the night, and he was one of the talents that was brought on stage to talk to the crowd, and he was taking questions, there was a group of Naruto fanboys that were wanting him to do not Itachi. No. Yeah, Itachi. They were like, do Itachi for us. And he's like, no. And we're like, come on, why not? And he goes, because I didn't play Itachi. And then all of them, all of which, mind you, were dressed as a Akatsuki of all people, just stood there silenced, drooping their heads in embarrassment. It was fantastic. Anyway, we're going to continue to my favorite voice actor, who is also the voice of one of my favorite characters in the world, is the voice actor for Mirio Togata, Rico Fajardo. This isn't even the only autograph of his that I have. This is from the second day of that con, so this is from the second time meeting him. My first time was the day before, and I brought in, where is it? I brought in my sketchbook of a photo that I spent a week working on specifically to get an autograph from him. A lot of time and effort went into this drawing. I pulled it out. I told him the entire story of why I'm such a huge fan of Mirio, and it's because something happened in 2021, and due to it, I've I've had troubles. Let's just put it that way. And I started watching My Hero Academia in 2021, in late 2021. And Mario, like the first scene with Mario, he popped out at me and I immediately liked him. But what triggered him to be my favorite character was how he handled Sir Night Eye's death. And how he continued to push forward because that's what Sir Night Eye would have wanted of him. And at the time, I was going through a really dark place in my head, and seeing that, I don't know why, but it inspired me to pick myself back up and keep going, no matter what troubles I may be going through and how much is thrown at me. Because Mario never gave up, and as someone who is apparently inspiring to me, I don't choose who inspires me, it just happens. But as someone who was inspiring to me, I couldn't let down the spirit of Lemillion. And I mean, I had to share the story with him because, well, sometimes you just need to share your story with those who are the cause of it. And it was a really emotional weekend for me. I got this photo autographed on the first day. He didn't even charge me to sign this. It was amazing. And then that night, I went home. I was still super inspired, still pretty jazzed up over the day. So I fucking got into my office when when the family was asleep, and I drew another photo of Mirio, Eri, and Sir Night-Eye. And I am the one that signed that one because I wanted to give it to him. So I showed back up to his booth for the next day, pulled it out, and I said, "This is not for you to sign. This is being me to you because you're the one, or you're the voice behind the character that inspired me to keep going." And yeah, it was it was a hell of a weekend for me. What can I say? And then lastly, autograph wise, let me get this stuff settled up. Oh, I cannot forget an Oklahoma legend in horror, Count Gregory. He was at he was at the, I believe it was Oklahoma Pop Culture Con in 2021. He's actually a well or a long-standing horror actor from old days in Oklahoma TV, and I used to watch and listen to some of his stuff with my dad when I was super fucking young. So the name triggered, and then the memories triggered. So I had to at least visit his table. I was I was the only person that I noticed visit his table, and it was so sad. But I had to spend some time with him. He was a really nice guy. He goes, I think he goes pretty much every year. I mean, if for no other, I just realized he spelled my name wrong. I've had this autograph 3 years, and I just realized he spelled my name wrong. Wow. Neither here nor there. It was still cool. I mean, getting to meet someone that I'd listened to on the radio, seeing parts of in black and white with my dad, it was awesome. So next time I go to a pop culture con that he's at, I have to go back. I met him just before I met the original Crypt Keeper the same day, but I have a digital photo of that that's on my Facebook. A Power Ranger is live. And that would be Catherine Sutherland. Speaking of Gen 2 Power Rangers, I'm going to finish up the autograph section of this with my Steve Cardenas autographs, who was Rocky, the second Red Power Ranger, and the first or the only blue Zeo Power Ranger. This coin right here is a sick ass combo with his one, the Tyrannosaurus Dino coin on the front, and on the back it's a coin of the red dragon that the Tyrannosaurus eventually transforms into when Lord Zed destroys the original dinosaurs. And then I have one more autograph of his because I paid for a huge combo and overpaid, but he didn't have change for me at the time because I was the first person there. So I got him to sign my Nintendo Switch. It's really like droopy now because I tried putting that clear nail polish shit on it to make it stay. But as you can see, it kind of backfired. But still, how often do you get to see a Nintendo Switch that's not just autographed, but autographed by a Power Ranger? And yes, I have a Jason Bond sticker next to it. Last year, I wanted to get an autograph from Johnny Young Bosch. Johnny Young. Yeah, Johnny Young Bosch. But his line was the longest in the entire convention, all 3 days. And I'm pretty sure it was the most expensive, too. Like, we never got anywhere. We got into the line, but we never even got close to his table. We had to leave when we noticed that Nolan North was emptying out or was thinning out his line because Desi's a huge fan of Nolan North from Uncharted, and I didn't realize that I was a huge fan of his from Young Justice because he played Superboy. All right, now Con swag that I've never opened on my channel because the bag disappeared from from then, and I just found it this morning. This right here, finding this bag is what made me decide to do this live stream this afternoon. What's up, Josh? First, I'm gonna show off the shirt that came with. Oh no! I'm gonna show off the shirt I got from the weekend because I paid for. Whenever I go to a con, I pay for the max access I can get, so I can get as much swag as possible. As a content creator, if you don't have very much of it, then what's the point? Personal opinion. Well, memories are the point, but when you're doing it for content, the most you get, the better. Oh, Rutgers basketball news. Hope you had fun doing that. I'm about to show off my most recent, which is from last year, convention shirt. There you go, Oklahoma Comic Con. This is the convention that I got my autographs from Justin Nimmo and Austin St. John from. My wife also got an autograph from Nelvin North that day also. I can't help it. Well, I guess it's okay or it makes sense for shirts to be plain colors on the back with simple designs on the front. No point in over designing the the swag, right? But do. Next, we actually got a bunch of stuff in here that I've never opened. The Luigi stuff that I thought I got but couldn't find, and Desi thought we didn't get is in here. Oh, it's gonna be so awesome. There's also a company called Red Bag Bricks that's always at the conventions we go to. It's basically someone who 3D print their own Lego bricks, not actual Lego bricks, but they can be used with Lego bricks. And I actually have a bunch of them already stacked behind my desk chair in my videos. You can see them all up top. They're really small. But first, we're gonna start by showing off my awesome freaking Endeavor that I forgot I got. Holy crap! Because Endeavor was, uh, yes, we all know Endeavor had a horrible past, but he does his damnedest to make up for the sins that he committed, trying to make the perfect court child. Come on, come on, or is it? Ah, there we go. Endeavor. NG Todoroki. This thing looks so freaking cool. I'm gonna show it up. We're getting up close to the Instagram live real quick. Do 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 doos. Then onto the YouTube and Twitch. Oh, he's so cool in that fire. Ah, all right, Endeavor there. Now we're going to check out the red bag bricks that we got from Oklahoma City Comic Con last year, or yeah, last year. Like I said, these are basically just personally printed, um, homemade 3D printed Legos that aren't actually Legos, but they fit with them. Let's start off with, who are you? Ah, Matt Smith, the 11th Doctor, also known currently as Daemon Targaryen on House of the Dragon. Why does he have binoculars? I don't really care. Still cool. They all come with their own stands to make sure that they stay still. Let's show off to the Instagram real quick. Kind of disappointed it wasn't the Sonic, but hey, what are you gonna do? Then on to YouTube and Twitch. I'm sorry for the YouTube and Twitch visuals being blurry. Alright, next up we are going to get my Nightwing. I forgot I got a Nightwing. I am a huge fan of Dick Grayson. What can I say? I even got a collection of Dicks, which is just my Nightwing collection. Ooh, look at that. Let's get the grappling hook into his hands. Oh no! I disarmed a Nightwing. Alright, I'll show YouTube and Twitch first. I love the simple but sleek design. The mask on his face is fantastic. Wait. Oh my god, I've gotten his head's on backward. Because there's abs here. Oh my god, they put him on backwards. This is how I received him. This is amazing. I thought that looked a bit odd. That means the arms are on backward. Let's fix that real quick. And then the legs. Fantastic. Nightwing. I bet Dick's enjoying the correct face now. Much better. These actually aren't Legos, Josh. I'm going to talk to my Insta or my YouTube real quick. Josh, these are from a company called Red Bag Bricks. They are a company local to my area that 3D prints their own brick models. They are like Legos, Mega Blocks, just like that. They even fit them also, but they are their own brand. I do not know how many of these I have because I actually have a lot of them. Let's see. Follow my finger right there. Lining right there. There's a bunch of them from there too. Next, Super Saiyan God Vegeta. Ooh. Is that a Final Flash? Or is that a Big Bang? That has to be a Big Bang attack since he can't do Final Flash with these. Look at that Vegeta. He looks so cool. My YouTube and my camera, my computer camera is all horrible. But my phone camera for Instagram looks so good. I have no idea how this was supposed to be held. Oh, that's so cool! Rip to those with earbuds. But there's nothing to put it on. So I have an attack that has no way to. Hang on. Can I? There. Vegeta blasting. Wah! I don't know. It's still freaking cool as shit. Ah! Oh no, I'm killing his blast. Hey, get back here. Alright, Vegeta, go back to, or go over to Matt Smith. Who's next? Super Saiyan Vegeta, okay. Vegeta like being contained. Oh no, what is that? Oh, that's a Super Dragon Ball Heroes Dragon Ball with no star on it. That's kind of funny. Hey, get back here. I'd call it a Cerulean Dragon Ball, but we don't have a color for the Cerulean Dragon Ball, and I'm pretty sure they're all golden or orange and red anyway. Oh, I forgot it was my Majin Vegeta. So I can't put his hair up very much. The hell is that? Oh! It's a muscly arm is what that is. Oh, do. Second muscly arm. Hand. And it's not long enough for the Dragon Ball, but the Dragon Ball at least has the star on it. It's not the only Dragon Ball like these I have too. I have like one or two more up there. Let's check it out. Majin Vegeta, baby. Yeah. Mm. Put you next to the other Vegeta. Gotta make sure they fit on all of my screens. Oh, there we go. Next up, we're gonna go. First, I'm gonna put the extra pieces in this bag right here. Next up, John Walker, Captain America, from Captain America and the Winter Soldier. John Walker is one of my favorite Captain Americas because I love anti-heroes. That's me getting my camera cut or camera cable cut up in my hand. Okay, let's go ahead and put John here. For the record, the actor that plays John Walker is a fantastic actor and is in a show called Under the Banner of Heaven on Hulu, which is a fantastic show, and I highly recommend going to watch it. It's a show about Mormonism. It's a not a documentary or anything to recruit people into it. No, it's a story about a town that takes Mormonism too far. I mean, it's very well written. It's also got Andrew Garfield in it, so two extra reasons too. It's also got Macaulay Culkin's youngest brother. Like so many good actors that I mean, you really should go see it. Just check it out. There we go. Gunzo and Shield. And yes, the shield has blood on it from the episode where he kills the flag smasher. Alrighty, YouTube and Twitch first. Blood on the shield. The Captain America. Oh, he doesn't have any. Oh, I can't take his helmet off right now. He doesn't have hair on his head, but it's okay. He's a blonde anyway. I'll show it to the Instagram. Like I was showing Twitch and YouTube. We've got the. There we go. We've got the blood on the shield here. The helmet is fantastically worn. The shield and the gun are great. Just the overall design for this thing is awesome. You put John's extra arm in there. And next we're going to put together a Luigi because we all know that I can't go without getting Luigi stuff. Okay, and this little. Oh, wait. What the hell? It has two heads. Or two faces. One of worry. One of happy. But there's no. It's just a big nose and no mustache. It's kind of funny. Weird ass looking Luigi, and I'm here for it. Ugh, come on. Put that arm in there real quick. Oops. Now we get the left arm pieced in. And slide. There. What is this? I have no idea what that white piece is. Let's see. I got a Koopa Troopa shell. It's actually kind of cool. Oh, it's a stand for the Koopa Troopa shell. Okay. All right, Red Bag Bricks. I see what you did there. First, let's check out this Koopa Troopa shell. It's just sleek and awesome. Ooh. All right, Instagram. Just simple, sleek. I love it. Oh, Looks like a Mario Kart trophy. And then my super weird looking Luigi. Like, look at that nose. Like, I know I've got a honker, but damn. Like, there's not even a mustache on this guy. Love it. And last, certainly not least, I'm pretty sure this is the or the Luigi card that I couldn't find for the life of me. And we're about to find out. Yes, this is gonna be awesome. This is different from the red bag brick. This is from Moxie Building Blocks. Instruction service card. I guess I'm building this blind because I'm not about to take time to download an app for something that's likely not there anymore. I learned that the hard way with my mechanical unicorn. All right, let's put Luigi together first. Ah, hey, look, it sells upper half. Ooh. Oh, now that's a Luigi head. Hell yes. Sweetness. Okay, a block for a coin, which is always cool. Put those over here. Put the extra hand over here. With all the extra stuff. And let's build ourselves a Luigi cart. Since I don't have the clown army to do it for me. Tires. On my steering wheel. Let's go ahead and put that together real quick. Ha 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 ha. This is about to get interesting. I'm about to build a Mario Kart with no instructions. Can Bad News Harris do it? Hey, Nightwing, give me back my tire. 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 And tire. Then we all know where the tires are going, so hmm. Okay, so it's going to be interesting. Okay. Hmm. Maybe instructions would be a good idea for this. Only allowed one ID search. Oh shit, then I better make sure I do this correctly, shouldn't I? Is it still there? I don't need your story. I need. Oh, what was the point in this? I don't care about your story. This doesn't make sense. It sent me to some weird. Hang on. Maybe I could find something on YouTube. If I can't, then I'm building it on my own. Like I said, I was gonna. Wow. I'm on my own. It's okay with me. Hmm. Guarantee that's wrong, but I don't give two shits. Hmm. Yep. Building my own Luigi car. Yeah, yeah. Doo 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 doo. Uh, hmm. No, that was good. There, that's what I had first. Then I move not there. Move you there for my amusement. I wonder. Ah, okay, that does work. Do, do, do. Okay, next. Oh, of course, I don't have the space on there. I don't have a. Hmm. I'm at a loss for a moment. Yeah, get back here. Put a thruster there. Put a thruster there. Oh, it doesn't work that way. It'll work this way. Hmm. Oh no. Sorry about that. Um. Hmm. Doop-a-doop-a-doodles. Doopidoos. I wonder. Get you down there, put my thrusters up on top. I have no idea where any of this is supposed to go, but I don't give two shits. Oh knows. And you get on there. Uh, fine if you want to keep like detaching them. Oh, piecing together myself a Luigi cards. It looks so crude, but it's brand new. My new Luigi cards. Doos. Pinch together. You are not pinching together. There. You see it back there. Uh, I don't know what it's gonna or what those are for, but I don't really care. Get back. I'll count that. And I'll put the big ass Luigi in. And boom, Luigi cart. Whee! They told me I was nuts and told me that I didn't get it. But I got it. Ha 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 ha! Okay. Let's see. In an hour? Okay, give me a few moments to take a break, and then we will continue. I'm going to get a snack and so on. But I'll be right back in a couple minutes. I get a new ice pack because how hot it is in here. I imagine my computer's batteries melted the two ice packs that are surrounding it. Surprising, not yet. I'll be right back. So hot that I had to get myself an ice pop. Okay. I need to make some room real quick. Oh, ow. Okay. I need to find a spot for these things. Ow. My my special box will not do. Oh, my forest box will have to do. Okay. That was the easy part. Now the difficult part. I keep messing with the cord by or the cable by accident. Oh! Ow! Ah! That fucking hurts. Let me get this lid out of the way. Ah. Hopefully, hopefully that'll stay up there while we do this. Okay, now for the next section of this live stream, we are going to be seeing my collection of Funko Pops. But first, something old and dear to my heart. A bag from Power Rangers that makes 0 sense. My Mighty Morphin Power Rangers Megazord bag. I had one of these decades ago, and when when some things in life started happening, I lost my collection of Power Rangers, which included one of these bags. Uh, During 2020, I made it a point to go on a search to find the bag that I had originally lost. And what had happened was not only did I find the bag I had originally lost, I found a second Megazord bag. So, booyah! They're both identical with the exception of there is a marking on the top of one of my, maybe not on the top of this, there's a marking within that differentiates it specifically from all of the other bags. I can't remember specifically where it's at. It's like it's hardly noticeable unless you either pay super close attention or you know that it's there. That's neither here nor there. What matters is that I've managed to get not just one, but two of them during my search, and they were from the same person. Amazingly enough, because I found it, and no, wait, no, it wasn't. My apologies. That was 4 years ago. Um, what happened was I ordered it, and the person I bought it from sent me a message saying they were going through a move and that they were needing a couple days to send it out, which I was perfectly fine with. But after a week, I hadn't seen any shipping information sent to me, so I reached out to them and they gave me another excuse of having troubles with their move and still needing some more time, blah, 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 blah. You get the idea. After about 4 weeks, I contacted them again and told them that I would like a refund because I hadn't received my thing yet, and they weren't keeping up with me outside of me contacting them. And they apologized. They willingly gave me my refund. However, what they didn't tell me is that they had actually already shipped it out. They just didn't send me the information. And what I did was when I got my refund, I found a second of these bags. There were only the two that we found. And I almost gave up because Desi told me that I really should just keep scrolling through eBay just in case, because I couldn't find anything under the same label. But she told me to keep scrolling, and every time I wanted to give up, she told me to keep doing it. And eventually I came across a second, which immediately paid for. It was $5 less than the first one. It arrived before the first, and then the second one arrived, and I was surprised. And I emailed the person back apologizing for being so dickish. And they were like, no, it was perfectly fine and understandable because they had taken so long. They would have felt the same way, and they still decided to send it to me. And now, here's something funny about these bags is that you see that there's the original Dino Megazord right there. Tyrannosaurus, Saber-toothed Tiger, Triceratops, Mastodon, Pterodactyl. My question is, who was the third? No, not third. I'm sorry. Who was the sixth ranger of this team? Green, right? Then why do they both have the White Ranger on them? Tommy was gone for a very long time. Not a very long time, but long enough. And the Green Ranger and the White Ranger never existed in the same place. So, and these bags are from way, way, way back in the day. So, there's no reason for that kind of mistake to have happened. But still, it's amazing. And here's the best part. Dinozords, right? If we get close to or close enough to the ranges, I'm going to show Instagram first. There, there, there. Over here. Boom, 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 boom. Those are the Ninja Zords on a dinosaur bag, which should not have happened. There is no reason for it, no logic behind it, because none of them were around at the same time. I've had these bags for so long, and I just now realized that part. That's amazing. I will find my marking. I remember it's a white marking somewhere. I will find it and I will show it. But I wanted to show off both of my bags because I love these things. I loved them back, or I loved it back when I originally had it, and it was so sad when I'm not gonna say lost it, but the collection itself I had lost um I had lost possession over for things that was there were things happening in my life way the fudge back then. It was like 2008. I was a completely different person back then. Pun not intended for the characters that I play now. Hang on, I'm gonna take a drink of this ice pop real quick. Chili. Let's place that over there so I have it for later. Let me dry my hands of condensation. Don't want to get my Funko Pops wet. Okay, first, we're going to go individually because I have them in themes, kind of. First, ow. It's going to be my Stelina Funko Pop. She is from Tokidoki. I don't really know what that is. I've seen a shit ton of Tokidoki unicorns, and I want all of them, but they're expensive as shit. I don't know why those collectible unicorns are so damn expensive, but they're awesome, and it's no secret that I'm a huge unicorn lover. So you know me, I've got to have it. The next on the individuals is my favorite villain of all time, Homelander. The reason I love Homelander so much is that he is a villain that is written so well that in today's days, the actor himself felt the need to call out the fans of Homelander to say he shouldn't be idolized. Which, to be fair, I mean, we've all seen what Homelander's done. But that's my point, though, is that he's so well written that even the actor gets flack. And you know that not just the writing, but the acting is so good that when people can't differentiate the character from the actor. And to be honest, Anthony Starr does Homelander so well. I wanted to meet him when he came to my home state a couple of months ago, but like I've said over the last year, we just didn't have the chance to go to cons this year. So it's all going to be next year. Okay, next individual is going to be my favorite character of the MCU is Captain America John Walker, the U.S. agent. I don't know why I like John Walker. Oh, I said why I like John Walker so much. I love anti-heroes. And John Walker had an excellent start in the MCU, and he's a very well-written character in Marvel Comics. I mean, being a member of the Thunderbolts and being the Dark Captain America, basically. So, not to mention, again, he was acting so well that he makes you want to hate the actor and the character, and you can't fault a man for being that good. Alright, and the last pop that's going to. No, it will not be the last pop in the theme, or in the individual's theme. The last. Or there are two more in the individuals, and that is going to be my favorite Disney character, Stitch! Lilo and Stitch is one of my favorite. Well, yeah, one of my favorite Disney movies. I'm not actually a big fan of Disney in general, but Lilo and Stitch was fantastically written, artistically done. The cinematography, the artistry for it, beautiful. And it tugs at the chest hole. What can I say? And Stitch, I want to pop where he's got all four or all six of his arms. Well, technically four of his arms, but I also want a plush that's got all four of his arms. But next is going to be my favorite superhero of all time, Nightwing. Like I've said, it is no secret that I have a collection of Dick Grayson that I call my collection of dicks. I have a Robin. I have a Chris O'Donnell Robin from Batman Forever hanging on my wall right here. I have an entire section right here dedicated to Robin and Nightwing. I've got a Burt Ward Robin here, multiple Nightwings. I have a dead Nightwing from the Deceased series. And I have a 16-inch figure, a 4-inch figure, another Lego Nightwing. what can I say? I've got a lot of dicks. Okay, now that we've gone through the individuals that aren't a part of a collection of pops, because from here on out, I have them. Wait, hang on. No, I have two more. Three more. My bad. I should have looked further down. Oh, I'm knocking things over. Back up. Over. Next is going to be my. I guess technically he's second favorite WWE superstar, since my favorite number one is a tie between two, which is Wade Barrett and AJ Styles. But number two, it is, always has been, and always will be The Miz. The charisma, the attitude, the acting chops. And I'm not even talking about his movie stuff. I mean, he is such a good heel that people fucking hate him in real life. And I love it. You can't help but appreciate an actor who's that good at what they do. Ow, ow, ow. Next is going to be my favorite character from the anime Soul Eater, and that is going to be Black Star. I love Black Star because of his cocky attitude, uh, because he reminds me of me, because I have such a cocky attitude. Always have, always will. Um, and he's always the first go-getter. I always love to be a go-getter. I love trying something new, and I always accept a challenge. I love accepting challenges. Let's hold off on that. And I don't know, I connected with him when I was watching Soul Eater. Desi has a Tsubaki, who is his weapon. So, yeah. Then, lastly, I believe, yes, lastly in the singular series, is going to be my limited edition 2020 Danny Phantom. I snagged this. Well, technically we have two. I have one and Desi has one. We snagged both of them simultaneously a week before release. And Danny Phantom was a huge inspiration for my series Scarlet Dreams, because my Scarlet Dreams is a series about the supernatural, and that's literally what Danny Phantom is. The writing was great. The characters were all lovable, adorable, or hilarious. Walks Ghost, and I've always wanted to do a crossover of my Scarlet Dreams with Danny Phantom. I had I've written the entire thing out. I've drawn some pieces for it because I really wish I could do it. But with Martin Mull passing away this year, who was the voice of Vlad Plasmius, and my crossover was heavily reliant on Vlad Plasmius, it will never happen. So I'm okay with that. That's life. I'll never get to have Kevin Conroy voice any of my characters either. So I have to accept it. Okay. Slide those over here with the other individuals. And start with the bundles. And we're going to start with my favorite sci-fi series, Doctor Who. I have a Dalek Sec exclusive and a Ninth Doctor. The Dalek Sec we got last year at Oklahoma City Comic Con in Tulsa. It was hidden kind of deep in a Funko Pop stand. A person that was reselling Funko Pops. And Desi found it, and Dalek Sec was my favorite Dalek ever. He was the sassiest. He was the one that started the new cult of Scarrow. I couldn't. I just I'm jealous that John Barrowman has the real Dalek Sec in his home. And then the Ninth Doctor is and always will be my favorite Doctor, and I am always heartbroken to know that Christopher Eccleston will never return to the series because he's not a fan of Russell T Davies and how clunky the show was when he and Billy Piper filmed it back in 2005. So, but hey, uh, the Adventures of Nine still happen in audiobooks and comics, so I'm okay with that. And since I got myself a nine, he's actually not the first nine that I've owned. This isn't the first Dalek Sec that I've owned. I used to have a collection of stuff back in Missouri, but things happen, so I don't have those anymore. So I was happy to get these two to replace the originals. And next, ow. Whoa, look at that. I did miss one of the individuals because I don't have any Power Rangers Funko Pops, but I do have myself a Rita. That was a summer edition from last year in 2023. Once again, it was a piece that I snagged up a week early, and I love getting things early before release. Makes for good content. It would make for good content had I remembered to show it. All I did was take a picture and post it on my socials, and that was about it. Which was dumb. But oh well. I could explain Rita, but it's no secret that I'm a huge fan of Power Rangers. This video literally started with autographs from Power Rangers. So let's scooch up. Next, we're going to check out my two My Hero Academia Funko Pops. One being my typical Sir Night Eye. I just came across I came across him randomly at a Target, and I had to pick him up because he's part of the Mirio package. And speaking of Mirio, boom, bitches, got myself a Mirio Togata. I was gonna have him autographed by Rico Fajardo during that weekend that I got all of my other autographs, but getting a Funko or getting a personalized item that wasn't my autograph or my art pieces autographed was I'm not gonna say significantly more than a regular autograph, but it was like $20 more, $30 more. I'm sorry, because my autograph uh print was $40, but that would have been 70, and I didn't have that much money left at the end of the weekend. So I'm gonna work on it next time, since next year we still have season 8 of My Hero Academia, so the series will end because the manga just ended last weekend. Oh snap, I have more than two. I have three. I forgot that I own a super hefty Endeavor. Because Endeavor is one of my favorites. Well, he's my favorite pro hero. And then we've got Hawks, obviously, but Best Genius is my second favorite. Haven't gotten to Best Genius, though. But that Endeavor just looks so cool and he's so heavy. Like, you can hear the difference. Ah! Oh. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so I have 12 more Funko Pops to show you guys. 5 on one side, 7 on the other. Technically, one more than that because of my Cubone over here. But my Cubone's too big to take out without it being annoying to take apart all of my small figurines. So I left my Cubone out of it. But I'm going to start with the set of 5. Ow. Ow. So far, so good. Ow. Alright, first, I'm going to start with the most adorable Dual Monsters era monster there ever was. And that is going to be the Blue Eyes Toon Dragon. I had to wait a while to get my hands on this little bugger because he kept showing up during time frames that we didn't have the money to obtain them, whether it be at Target, Walmart, or even at GameStop. It was irritating, even at Vintage Stock too, which I think is where we got this specific pup. Uh, After that is my favorite Yu-Gi-Oh villain, who is Bakura. Ryu Bakura, owner of the Millennium Ring. Fun fact, I own my own Millennium Ring. I am I need to get my hands on the Funko Pop Dark Necrofear, so I have Bakura and his Ace Monster. I need a Seto Kai. No, I technically need a Maximilian Pegasus for a Blue Eyes Toon Dragon. But I also need an Ojama Yellow to go with my favorite Yu-Gi-Oh! GX character, Chaz Princeton. Yeah, the second I saw him, I had to Chaz it up. Also, fun fact, my character KC that I've drawn on stream, his character design is based on Season 2 Chaz. His the front of his bangs that tilts forward is based on the front bang here on Chaz. His black overshirt is based on the gray brownish overshirt that Chaz obtains when he is making his way over to North Academy. And originally I was gonna base his attitude on Chaz, but that's not a main character that people are gonna want to follow. I give him enough of an attitude slash ego. But yeah. Okay. There are 3 out of my 5 Yu-Gi-Oh! Next is going to be my second biggest. Ow. Ow, ow, ow. And that is going to be the 6-inch Blackluster Soldier. This fucker is just barely heavier than my Endeavor. I got this one, I think this was last year. No, 2022. That's 2 years ago. Wow. He's not. Look at him. He's obviously the ritual version, but he looks like the Chaos, the Envoy. Look at that shield. Woo-wee! It's a fantastic specimen of a Funko Pop. And lastly, it's my biggest Funko Pop. Well, technically, my Cubone is my biggest Funko Pop, but my Stardust Dragon. I went looking for months and months and months to search for this thing. My local Target on their app kept saying that they had it, but it was never on shelves for months. And then when when the selling of them stopped and all that jazz, they were cleared out. Couldn't find them brand new, whatever, on the store. You get the idea. The Stardust wave ended. And then all of a sudden, my wife and I went to Target, went to Toys, and then there were like 4 of these little fuckers, and I'm like, where the hell did they come from? Didn't matter. I had to get my hands on one, so brought the bad boy home. Ugh, can you fit right there, Stardust Dragon? Nope. You got to go right there. Lackluster Soldier. Will you fit right there? Just barely. Okay. Just there. Ow. Bakura there. And Blue Eyes on top of Monster on top of Monster. Simple enough. Ow, that hurt. Alright. Final stretch. The last 7 that I'm going to show is from my Star Wars Funko Pops. Because I've been a Star Wars fan since I was a child. My dad showed me A New Hope when I was growing up around the same time that I was introduced to Power Rangers. Um, and obviously I adored it to hell. I well, like I said, I enjoyed it. That then showed me The Empire Strikes Back, Return of the Jedi, blah blah blah. You get the idea. I went nuts when Episode One came out in 2000. What was it? 1999, 2000, and Episode Three in 2005. My teenage years were something, which is funny because I never got to see them in theaters. Not the point. These are not from the first era or second era. These are all from Disney era. They're all from episodes technically 7 and 8, since the Knights of Ren aren't really in. Well, I guess technically they are in the last movie. You get the point. They're mostly Knights of Ren. First, I'm going to show off my golden plated Stormtrooper. It was a limited edition that we found over. I think it was. Oh yeah, that was a long time back. It's 2021. I think that was towards the end of 2021 that we found that one. It wasn't one of the Knights of Ren, but I mean I love Stormtroopers anyway because they act like they can't aim. Let's see, and then I've got ow, one of my red Sith Death Troopers. I think that's the most recent Star Wars Funko Pop that I have, with the Stormtrooper next to him being the second most recent. Because I was on the hunt for all of the Knights of Ren, but I managed to fall short of two of them. Which kind of bugs me because the numerical sequence is off. Ow! Oh. Well, I guess there's more than three that I'm missing. Because I've got 325, then it skips to 331. So there's seven pieces that are gone. Then we've got 331, 2, and 3. But first we're going to show my Long Axe Knight of Ren, who is piece number 325. Silver edition, not the black edition, unfortunately. I wasn't able to find any of the black editions of these Knights of Ren. And then we skipped 7 pieces forward into the blaster rifle, once again, silver edition. 332, the War Club. And then 333, the Scythe. And I got 4 out of 6 that I know of. And then lastly, to finish off, we have the leader of the Knights of Ren himself, Ben Solo. But this is from Rise of Skywalker, when he turns good. Because he's got the green lightsaber in there right there. It's from Rey, when she drops it behind her and it lands in his hand through force teleportation. All of my Knights of Ren I managed to find at either Target or my not just my local vintage stock, but I go to around to I think 3 different vintage stocks in my home city, Midwest city. I go out to Norman when I go to DZ, but don't go to ZZ very often, so I don't get to go out there. And then there's the vintage stock I went to that got my silver or my Psycho Silver piece, but I've only been there once. So, but yeah. Oh, let's go ahead and fix my camera angle again real quick. Oops. Oh, damn, ow. There we go. There's my computer angle. Then we're gonna switch the face angle on my camera. Ow. Okay. We just spent an hour and 45 minutes going through my small Funko Pop collection. I'm not going to call it a big collection because I've seen big collections. We went through my accumulation of autographs and convention swag from throughout the years. And I love the memories I made about all of them, or going to get all of them. I, once again, I am sad that I didn't get to go to any cons this year, but I mean, that's no fault of anyone's. I mean, especially not Ember's. We love Ember. We're taking her to all of our cons next year, which she's even going to be dressing up and cosplaying with us. So it just gives us a year to plan. Yeah, because that's all we've been doing, really, because we've got all of the shit written down. That's the point. Point is the memories that come and go, since I still have my own personal memory problems. And the search. The search is half the point because there there is something to be said about going online and purchasing them directly so you don't have to spend weeks upon months upon years looking for something that you may never find in the wilds. Trust me, I get it. Those bags, those Power Ranger bags, those are the prime example I've got. But those I didn't have a choice because I hadn't seen them in like 15 years. So, but all of these, since these, when it comes to these are all relatively recent. So the search for them, it wasn't the most difficult or arduous or expensive, but it still adds to the experience that I want to obtain and that I want to share on my channel. And when it comes to things that inspire me or things that I spent 20 years involved with, or things that I came across later on in my life that even helped shape the adult that I am today. A lot of people will consider that to be really sad. Oh, sorry. Some people will consider that pretty sad that I allow myself as a 38, almost 38-year-old man to be driven by things so trivial. But keep in mind that even as adults, we are still the same people we were when we were growing up. And things like these, when we are adults and when we have the opportunity to obtain them, it's not just to bring back the memories from those times or anything of those natures. It's the ability to bring those memories to us to today. And now we have the ability to share it beyond just ourselves. Being a collector over the years has mostly been a kind of quiet and private endeavor. Pun not intended, but I love it. But as digital media has grown over the last 25-ish years, it's grown into something more. And it's not a shame to be a collector of anything, and it's not a shame to allow it to have an inspiration over you. Because why not? I mean, religious people have religion. Why can't collectors have their collections? I understand it's not the best of comparisons, but it's a better comparison than the one that a lot of us could be making right now in 2024. So bear with me. It's just this right here is the reason I developed my channel, was to have myself fun, no matter what the method it was, whether it be collecting, playing my video games, going to live events to meet celebrities that I've always wanted to meet from growing up because they played characters that inspired me. Power Rangers being the biggest example of that, being the biggest reason for that. And it means so much to me to be able to share it now and to be able to broadcast my enjoyment, even if not many people watch. That's okay with me. I'm not here to get the views. I'm here to just share the experience. If you come across it, fantastic. Welcome by. If not, then I'm not that person's cup of tea, and I'm okay with that. I'm not here to be everybody's cup of tea. I've been wanting to do this for a while. Just share my collectibles, uninhibited, unscripted, just me and the camera and things that I enjoy. And today, I was happy that I was able to log in and get on or go live on Instagram too. So now I have a third platform to share or to share my enjoyments with, which opens up a new window for incoming viewers. And I look forward to that. But if it doesn't happen, it doesn't happen. Not the point. Let's see. I am going to cry. You're making me cry. My apologies. I didn't mean to get all sappy. It just happens. But you get my point. My rant is done. My sharing of the collectibles is done. The tote is empty. There's nothing left in here. The only other tote that I have that's filled with collectibles is my tote that's got a ton of unicorns in, which that's going to be a different stream on its own. But since we're done showing off everything there, or back here, I don't think Neos is on here, Josh. Anyway, that's it for today's view, or afternoon stream. We're done. I think I'm gonna take tomorrow and Thursday off because let's just say I need a rest and leave it at that. At most, you'll see me and Desi get on to stream Mario Bros. Wonder. But other than that, I think I'm gonna take I take a couple days off from regular streaming and get back on Monday, or not on Monday, on Friday. Does that sound good? All right, that's about it for me. Thank you for watching. Like, share, subscribe, ring bell, tell your friends. Bad News Harris out.